Welcome back to another video. Today's video will be in the Project ND series. In today's video I will be applying Gtechniq C5 to my 949 racing wheels to protect the powder coat finish. So in order to get the wheel barrels, I will be taking the wheels off and applying the C5, but I will be cleaning the wheels first. And I know you're going to say, why is he using the chrome sockets and extension on an impact wrench? Well, it's because I do not have a thin wall impact for wheels with the rubber coated. Some of them are for a 19 millimeter. I need to get different lug nuts. These are kind of tight. I want to get the spline style lug nut from Magard, like Goodwin Racing sells, with the bottom that spins and the top that doesn't. So for now I'm going to use what I have. And I'm also going to be coating the brake calipers, the Brembo brake calipers, so I can keep the gloss on the shiny, awesome looking caliper. Wheel cleaner by Adams, as it's safe for powder coated aftermarket powder coated wheels. And of course you just spray it on after your wheel is wet. And have a bucket of water to rinse out the wheel well, and you want to get in all the crevices because you can't leave any brake dust behind, or your coating will not coat. Even the backs of your barrels here, because I'm going to coat the backs of the spokes too. I'm not going to coat the flat part here. And then I'll rinse it off and let it dry. Maybe I'll go in here, because right in here is where I know it's hard to get. And I'm going to take it back in somewhere where there's no cotton or no elements to get on the wheel now, because I cannot do this out here because we have cotton trees all over our neighborhood. And if you know, cotton trees suck. Don't know who would plant them. In my opinion, they're no good. So after blowing off the wheels and brakes, I'm wiping them, the excess water, with my rag that I don't care too much about as much anymore. Making sure there's no water on anything here that I'm going to put a coating on. And rubbing it with my finger to make sure it's not getting my hands dirty. Black. If I was still getting black on my fingers, then I would not want to apply the stuff yet, because it needs to be clean everywhere. So I'm recommending you put isopropyl alcohol, 10 ounces to a 30 ounce mixture, so 20 ounces of water, so a third of it. If you do not have your prep-all that they're recommending, you can do this instead. If you have this laying around the house, just make sure your bottles had nothing in it but water. It needs to be a virgin water bottle. So you'll just get a fresh microfiber, make sure you tear off the little tag that are sometimes on these. I got these at, I think, Sam's Club or Costco. They're not the bestest of ones, but for this purpose, they're virgin, never been used. And you'll just spray your wheel down, spritz your wheel with the product like we did to clean it, and wipe it off. Spray the barrel. So you can make sure it's got no chemicals on it, no oils, I mean. And it being an alcohol-based product, probably will dry some on its own, but you'll want to let it dry or come back with a dryer towel, like the one I was doing when I cleaned the wheels. Of course, I'm getting the face first because the rag is the cleanest right now. The spokes and in the little crevices around the valves, you'll notice this wheel has 2 valve stems. This racing wheel, I guess that's so if you want to put nitrogen or something in it, you can blow it up quicker. I'm not sure what that's for really. Comment below if you know. Make sure you wipe the back of the little arms too, and then grab it by the back so you're not touching the face, because you don't so much care about the back. Of course, I have a piece of cotton in there from them damn cotton trees. Some neighborhoods won't let you have them. In the newer neighborhoods, they won't let you plant them. Wish I lived in one of those neighborhoods. Something is there still. And you can also look at your rag as you're doing this, and you'll notice my rag is still clean. That means you're ready for product once you let it dry here, so you know you ain't got nothing on it. I would recommend just letting it dry to the touch. Okay, so you'll do the same thing here. Just spray your isopropyl water alcohol mix. Pretty good. Dry it off. You know, they should be really clean already, because you got them already cleaned. You should get your rag should come up with no brake dust on it pretty much. Yeah, not much, if any. I don't think there's any brake dust on this. Make sure you get in the crevices here. and then just let it dry naturally. So you'll want to go to Walmart. They don't give you enough of these little pads in the kit. You'll want to go to Walmart and buy some of these. They're again $2 or $3. You want to get the ones that say they're soft, absorbent, and lint free, so you don't get any lint on your wheels when applying the product. So this is what they give you in the kit. It looks like one per wheel. I want to do a little more than one per wheel. This is the product. Kind of sucks that you waste a little bit when you first open it. So be warned to put your gloves on. They say to put a couple drops. It comes out very fast. That was probably more than a couple drops. Just rub it around. They say to do half of the wheel only at a time. Again, it came out awful fast, so I think I have a lot here to be able to do this. I'm probably going to do this wheel in two sections, and the face in 3 sections. Half of the face, not including the center. Do the center on its own maybe, I don't know. Just keep rubbing. You can see that your stuff is wet, especially on a matte or a satin finished wheel like this is. So it's supposed to haze up on the wheel. Make sure you're getting it really good between the valve stem and in the lug nut holes. It's supposed to haze. Get a dull haze look to it. I think I did more than half. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did a little too much. You know, I'm putting it on too thick too. That's why it's taking. I'm just going to do the whole wheel because I'm putting it on too thick and it's not drying. It's not flashing or hazing. Don't do as I do, do as they tell you to do. Again, I'm not a professional, I'm just an enthusiast. So, I'm doing this to the best of my ability. And if it's wrong, please do not blame me. It's like a gloss wheel now. That's supposed to haze. I can see areas where it's hazing, but that probably means I put it on too thick. Damn. And you want to use a clean rag when you're rubbing it off. I'll let it sit here a little bit, but the way they made it sound is it was almost instantaneous to haze fast. I must have rubbed it way too thick again. Learning curve, I guess. Okay, so it's been on here for a little bit. I'm just going to buff it off. You can feel it's on there. I never really did see a haze. Again, wondering if I'm putting too much on. Supposed to be 3 drops, and it's very hard to get 3 drops out of that nipple. Supposed to haze like wax does. I can feel the product on the wheel. You can maybe even hear it. I believe it's on there, bud. Just go around rubbing, making sure it's all off. Again, I'm a novelist. Just an enthusiast, not a pro at any of the mods I've ever done on my channel. I just try to do this to help others. I believe that's all off. Looks real nice. It still has a satin finish. You can tell it's not gloss. So now I'm going to do inside the barrel, and I'm going to take a new cotton pad because as you can see, I've got literally 100 of them. Make sure you don't get your rag that you're wiping it with on the ground. You're going to have to watch here because, as you know, if your rim falls over, you screwed the pooch. Literally. Yeah, unfortunately I am working on the ground here, as you can see. I do not have a bench. Okay, that time I think I got less on the pad. Yes. As little as these wheels are, I'm just going to do the whole wheel, not like they were saying. Again, don't do as I say, do as you feel like. Now we'll let this set up about a couple minutes and wipe it off as well. So I'm not sure if you can see, I really don't haze much. I don't think I was putting too much on. Let it sit there for a couple minutes to soak in, and then just buff it off with your rag like we did the front side. So I bought the big 30 milliliters. I think they have a 15 bottle as well. If you're buying the 15 and doing the barrels, your 4 calipers, 4 wheels, you will probably use most of your bottle. I think the bottle comes up here to the line somewhere, maybe slightly above this line. So then again, maybe I didn't use much. I think the bottle was up in here somewhere. You'll have to look in the beginning of the video to see. But I think we used about maybe a little over a third of the bottle or around. So if you don't buy the 30 milliliters, you're not going to have you'll have enough, but you won't be able to do another car if you want. I think I could do 1, maybe 2 more cars with this product. Maybe I'll get the Mustang with its RTR wheels. You know, the wheels that are on the Mazda 3 are just factory, so they're not worthy of this product in my opinion. When I get some aftermarkets, they would be. So this is how the wheels came out. I put some tire dressing on. I know you really can't tell because it's kind of in the dark right now, because it's getting ready to rain outside and I've got my car in the garage. I'm doing other detailing things that will be in another video. But it really came out really good. Still kept the matte finish. Maybe it's slightly glossier, but it's still a matte, or more of a satin finish now, I guess. I think it always was a satin finish, but I think it's going to be really good the way, and hope it holds up pretty good. I guess I'll have to come back with another video in a few weeks to see how the brake dust sticks to the wheel. Supposedly it's not supposed to stick. If it's on there, you can just hose it off. So we'll see here in a few weeks. So I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag here. I'm going to Flying Miata summer camp, and that's part of the reason why I'm detailing my whole car. So you'll see a detailing video coming. This is just, you know, protecting the wheels. I should have done this when I first got them, and first before I put them on the car even, but they weren't very dirty because I only drove 1 trip to the front end alignment shop, which you'll see in another video, the introduction or the mounting of the wheels and tires. So I would like to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great week.